talks a little bit about the club, she talks a little bit about the officers that are in the club. And I can honestly say that none of this would have been possible without our president. So please give her the grandest of applause. Please give it up for Lisa Vu, CBC's president of 2017.
My name is Lisa.
Ah, is that right? Okay, you know, I was just playing around because I forgot this segment in the middle called Stall. All right. What do you guys want to do? You guys wanna all sing a community song? Well, actually, how about we take a Snapchat picture right now? Is that cool with you guys? All right, so we can use the geofilter. I don't know who made it, but it looks pretty cool. So I mean, you know. Oh, my phone just died. So that idea is in the trash can. Huh? Sing a song. Can we sing a song together? Oh, I know what to do. We're gonna sing Happy Birthday to Tien. There you go. Hey. Tien, please come to the stage, wherever you're at. Sit on the birthday chair. Right now. Hey, Tien, let's go. Hey. Front and center, boy, front and center. No, don't look at me, I'm not the birthday boy. Alright, on three. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to
Alright, Tien will be in the back later if anybody wants to punch him 18 times.
Sing, Brian!
Oh, sing? Oh, okay. Somebody give me a beat. I'm about to freestyle right now. Oh! I'm gonna need to talk to Mary about that later. Alright, let's sing a song together. What's the song everybody knows? My Girl? Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Put your hands together. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. My Lisa, hey, everybody give it up for Lisa.
Thank you, Brian, for that wonderful singing. I also want to join everyone and say happy birthday to Tien, also my prom date. Good evening, everyone. My name is Lisa Vu. I am currently a senior and president of CBC this year. I've written a speech for you tonight, but before I get started, let's give our MCs a round of applause for doing such an amazing job hosting the show. I would like to thank our sponsors for making big contributions to the show, Home World Headquarters, Group USA, and especially for this year in particular, for Forever Be More Cosmetics. I also would like to thank everyone for coming to our show tonight, because truthfully, without your presence here, there wouldn't have been a show. This is going to sound really silly, but I started writing this speech even before I became president. I remember freshman year at the Mid-Autumn Youth Summit, also known as MAZE. It was where I realized how much fun being a part of CBC is. I fell in love with the vibe every member gave off as a whole. So at that moment, I told myself that I was going to be president of CBC my senior year. From that point on, I did every possible thing I could to become a more active member. From being a dance leader freshman year, to being activities director, vice president, and now president, it's definitely been quite a ride. Now it's my senior year, and it still feels so surreal that I'm finally standing on the stage and giving the president's speech. Throughout the years, I've definitely learned a lot from all the other officers I've worked with and all the members in CBC. Not only was I exposed more to the Chinese and Vietnamese culture, but I was able to learn more about myself as a leader and as a person. This club gave me the best and worst memories of high school, but despite all the bad memories I experienced, I wouldn't want to change a thing, because now I feel that I am more prepared for my future endeavors thanks to CVC. I'm very grateful for this opportunity to give a speech tonight because I get to say how I truly feel on the inside. Before I became president, I had the perfect plan of all the great things I'm going to do to make CVC great. But I feel like I let everyone down because I am not the president I told myself I wanted to be. I am very disappointed in myself because there were so many things I could have done. Truth to be told, I was at a very low point where I wanted to give up. But regardless of how badly I wanted to drop everything and walk away, I told myself I shouldn't, because I wanted to be able to stand on the stage tonight with pride. I could go on talking about myself and all the mistakes I learned and all the experiences I've experienced, but tonight is not about me. Tonight is all about all the hard work and commitment each member and officer put into making this show happen. I want to introduce to you a few people who worked extremely hard for not just night production, but also throughout the whole entire school year. Each of these individuals have played an important role in helping CVC continue to function, and I'm so blessed I got the chance to be able to work with them this year. The first person I would like to introduce to you tonight is CVC's Publicity Commissioner, Trish Nguyen. This year, Trish was in charge of publicizing for CVC events and decorating our bulletin board for all the members to be updated with all CVC things. I really like seeing her post on the Facebook group because it makes me even more excited for the upcoming events. I'm grateful for all the times you reach out to me and update me with everything you're doing. It gives me reassurance that everything is going to be perfectly okay. Although there might have been a few moments where I wish you could have done a little better, it doesn't matter, because ultimately, I couldn't have asked for a better publicity commissioner. Whether it's CVC related or not, I always love being around you because your bubbly personality lifts up my mood and makes my day a lot better. I'm so happy that you're more than just an officer I work with, but you're also my friend. I really hope you continue to be part of CVC because you have so much to offer. Thank you for inspiring me to learn how to communicate with others better. Whatever you set out to do, I know for a fact that you're going to be great at it. The next person I want to introduce to you is CVC's Secretary, Justin Lee. As secretary, Justin would take notes during important officer meetings and keep track of all the members who go to CVC meetings. But he took initiative and did way more than what he was expected. He was always messaging me on Facebook, telling me all about all the CVC things he did, and he's always reaching out for help when he needs it. I'm grateful for all the times he volunteered to do more, because I always had great faith in him that he was going to do a phenomenal job. Even as a freshman, I always had a good feeling of you. Your potential to thrive and do great things always showed. I feel that you are always so humble with everything you do, and that's one of the many things that sets you apart from everyone else. This year, you challenged yourself to choreograph a dance for the first time, and you really pulled it off. Thank you for inspiring me to challenge myself and try new things, because anything is possible. Keep working hard to get to the top, because I can't wait to see what an incredible person you'll end up becoming. Right now, I would like to introduce to you to the next officer, CVC's Treasurer, Leslie Tang. As treasurer this year, Leslie was in charge of doing reimbursements and handling all of the money, especially all of the show's ticket sales. Ever since her freshman year, I've always worked closely with her, especially for night production last year when she was my trainee for the ribbon dance. The first thing I thought to myself when I worked with her was, this girl has lots to offer. I can definitely see her doing a lot for CVC. I never doubted her abilities because of everything that she's done these past 2 years. She has made me very proud. From last year until now, I've seen you grow so much, and I can't wait to see what amazing things you will do in the next years. I love the fun friendship we have with each other because I would always be laughing when we joke around. The bond that we share is something I'm going to really miss when I graduate. Thank you for inspiring me to offer my potential to help others. Continue to make me proud and keep letting your capabilities shine. The next person I would like to introduce to you is CVC's background director, Lynn Dang. Throughout the school year, Lynn's main job was to design the background for night production, as you can see, but she was also there to help everyone else do their job. I don't think words can explain how much of a hard worker Lynn is. I'm so sure that she has worked a lot harder than I did this year, and she deserves so much credit for it. You know, as I was writing the speech, I was having trouble thinking of what to say about you, because there are so many great things that I want to say tonight. You're dedicated, smart, persistent, and the list goes on. But ultimately, you're one of my greatest friends. I can't thank you enough for the impact you have made on me in the past 3 years. Thank you for inspiring me to not only be kinder, but to work harder and to keep my eye on the prize. If you ever need help with anything, whether it's CVC related or not, I'll always be there. Please continue to let this club thrive. I trust you with all my heart. The next officer I would like to introduce to you is CVC's Activities Director, Alan Nguyen. The Activities Director is such a good fit for you because all of the bondings and activities you hosted this year were very different but fun. To be honest, Alan, I had a really hard time working with you this year. There were so many times you made me frustrated because you didn't get things done in time when I asked you to, or when you weren't available because of work. However, I don't regret choosing you as Activities Director. The work you end up putting and everything that you clutch has made me very, very satisfied and proud. Like the dance you choreographed with those shoes that light up and all the boys like going around. Yeah, turn them on. Yeah, that dance, if you guys remember. I wouldn't want it to have been done any other way. Your personality and humor always brightens up my day, and your charisma is such an admirable trait that everyone loves about you. Thank you for inspiring me to be more patient. Continue to spread your kindness to the world, and I know for a fact you're going to be successful with whatever you do. The next person I would like to invite on stage is CVC's historian, Tan Duan. As the historian, Tan has worked countless hours to take pictures of all the members, make slides for general member meetings, designing the show's tickets and posters, and putting together the 2 videos that were shown to you tonight. This year, she has done a lot in CVC and outside of CVC, so I know it's been very tiring for her. Despite her busy schedule, I'm in awe that she has always kept a smile on her face. As one of my closest friends, we have done a lot with each other this year. You've helped me a lot when it came to school, CVC, and I can't thank you enough for all that you have done for me personally. Thank you for inspiring me to be happier. Being able to work with you this year and being your friend is an honor. Although we are most likely going our separate ways after high school. Are you fine? Oh. I'll never forget the memories that we made together. This is not a goodbye, but this is see you later. The final officer I would like to introduce to you is CVC's Vice President, Lester Lavaro. It was definitely a shocker for everyone when Lester was announced the new Vice President. But I had no doubt that he was fit for the job. Throughout the year, Lester was there to help me make decisions, plan out all of the events for the year, and basically he did a lot of the same things an actual president would do. Although it was a bit hard to get him to focus at times because he was always joking around, it's all okay because at least he was really funny. You don't know this at all, but you make it easier for me to breathe. Everything is always done a lot better with you around, and I'm so grateful for that because I couldn't have been able to do it myself. You helped me see everything on a different perspective, and you have helped me realize things I never knew about myself. Most importantly, you helped me become more knowledgeable of my job. I'm glad we've gotten closer this year, and I hope we'll continue to be friends when this is all over. Thank you for putting up with me whenever I'm acting stubborn, annoying, bossy, childish, and petty. Thank you for inspiring me to be more open-minded. Keep being yourself because you are unstoppable. Last but not least, I would love for everyone to meet our CVC advisor, Mr. Dang. I honestly don't know where to start because we've been through a lot these past 4 years. As a club advisor, Mr. Dang has worked countless hours to help keep the club going strong. He is consistently caring for all of the members, from cooking us food to giving us constructive criticism so we can be better. I don't know how he's able to be so committed to CVC after all these years, because if I were him, I would be a big mess by now. Ever since my freshman year until now, you have made me happy, sad, mad, laugh, and cry. I don't think there's anyone else out there that has done that to me before. Regardless of all that you've put me through, you have done even more for me to help me become a better leader and a better person. You're the reason why I get back up on my feet when I'm about to give up, push through when I'm almost at the finish line, and you're the reason why I want to be a better president. I can't thank you enough for all the things you've done for me. Thinking back, I'm really going to miss all of our arguments because that's probably the thing that makes our bond so special. Thank you for inspiring me to not settle for less, and thank you for inspiring me to become more committed. I'm going to miss sitting through all the Chinese dancing videos you make me watch to use for CVC, and I'm really going to miss seeing you around. I know you'll miss me too. As you can see, all of these people on the stage tonight have inspired me in different ways. When I'll think back to CVC in a few years, I'm always going to remember these people. Even though this year has been exhausting and hard, these people helped make my last year in CVC more than what I could have asked for. So I really want to take this moment to thank you all for that.
Well, since Lisa showed appreciation for all her members, so let me say something about Lisa. Actually, Lisa, I had Lisa in when she was a freshman, and the minute I saw her join CBC, I go, that little young lady is gonna be something. So from that point on, I made it a point to call her my Sriracha. Because she's not hot, she's spicy. She's spicy. She's not, I should say she's not only hot, but she's spicy, right? Because she's the only freshman that would come in and challenge me on everything I say and argue back and say, whoa, this girl's gonna be a really good president. And she's told me I'm gonna be a president when I'm a senior, and tonight, she is the president. And throughout the year, I've seen her grow. She took leadership, and yes, her senior year is a roller coaster running CBC, but you don't know what you're capable of unless you are in it. And Lisa just dived right into it and ready to work from day one. And as you can see, the result of her hard work tonight. And although we argue a lot, almost on a daily basis, and but she always reminds me it's a love-hate relationship, and as I said it last year, CBC is family, so therefore family don't get mad at one another. So after she tells me what to do, and then she walks out. I go, but you don't get mad, Mr. Deng, because CBC is family. And you know what? I just want to let her know that I knew she could do it. So that's why a lot of time I just let her do whatever she wants to, because she's one of those that plan ahead. So tonight, it was very easy for me because she knows exactly what's going on for having been in CBC for 4 years. Everything is planned. And yes, I don't know what they're doing, but I think from 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock they're doing homework. But 10 o'clock on, my phone keeps on beeping all night long. I wake up, it's like 80 messages, okay? Yes, and then, but it's all about the show, so which is good. So, I know they're putting a lot of hard work behind it. But as many presidents come before you, and one of the things is that they say, Mr. Deng, you never really say how proud you are to us. And there are a couple of presidents down there tonight. So I want to make sure that, Lisa, I want you to know that I'm very proud of you for all the work that you do. And also our presidents that are sitting down there, Christine and and the previous one, okay? I can't see you. But really it's an honor to be their advisor, to see how they grow into a young adult within 4 years. And I know that when they walk away from college, they'll be ready to take on any challenge. Thank you.
Now I would like to hand over the mic to an MC to introduce to you the last performance of the night.